Being a global leader and all means you need to get around the world quickly. Whether you're meeting with diplomats, signing vital documents, or simply making a televised appearance in another country, there's no chance you're traveling coach next to regular people. They are flying in a manner that is only fitting for a royal. So prepare your visas because these are the most expensive private jets of world leaders. Brunei. Hassan al-Bolkiah of the Sultan of Brunei is one of the wealthiest heads of state in the world and has accumulated his wealth from oil. He undoubtedly has a large number of aircraft, but the Boeing 747-430 is by far his greatest and largest. He spent an additional $120 million to customize the airplane after paying $100 million to purchase it. This Boeing appears less like a personal airplane and more like a luxurious exotic hotel room. The private master bedroom, bathrooms, and gold-plated sink are all lined with lilac crystal and have gold trim. Beautiful carpeting and lacquered wood adorn the hallways, and most of the furnishings on board have aqua blue upholstery to match the royal hues. The Sultan is also known to be a licensed pilot, and it is not rare to see him piloting his own private jet. The United Kingdom. Say hello to the UK's RAF Voyager. Formerly used as a refueling jet, this plane received a $12.9 million makeover to serve as the VIP aircraft for the UK Prime Minister. The renovated Voyager, which is based on the Airbus A330, has 58 business seats for the transportation of VIPs and visitors. But what's more intriguing is that the royal family uses it too, and the jet will still be used for its original refueling purposes when neither the Prime Minister or the Queen book this aircraft. The reason for making the Voyager a multi-purpose jet is to save taxpayers millions of dollars each year on private leases. Boris Johnson recently had the jet painted red, white, and blue to represent the country's flag in style, as opposed to keeping its original dull gray color. For security reasons, the interior specifics have been hushed up, but if it's truly suited for a queen, we can only imagine how royal it must look inside. Russia. It comes as no surprise that Vladimir Putin prefers to travel by air in his floating Kremlin. Putin's presidential aircraft, an Illusion Li-96-300 jet that costs approximately $550 million, is a fantasy come true. The most cutting-edge communication equipment money can buy is installed in the flying Kremlin because it also functions as a mobile sky office. Even the military has a line to it, allowing Putin to direct soldiers from the sky in the event of a surprise attack. While communication networks are crucial, interior design is where things really start to heat up. Famous Russian tapestries hang from the walls, and the interior is decorated in a neoclassical style with opulent rugs. A meeting room, dining area, gourmet kitchen, and master suite are all included on board. But Putin's aircraft also has a sky bar, a personal gym, and possibly the finest feature on board an aircraft: a $60,000 gold-plated toilet. China. China's General Secretary Xi Jinping may not officially own a personal aircraft, but that doesn't mean he isn't well cared for. At one point, Jinping did have an aircraft manufactured and retrofitted to his liking, but the project was canceled owing to concerns about onboard security. So Jinping had to make do and now flies around in one of China's two Boeing 747-400s, which have a combined value of $500 million. This system is intriguing because these Boeing planes are also utilized for regular passenger flights. However, as quickly as the General Secretary wants to fly, his private security staff carefully inspects each aircraft. The complete procedure may take a couple of weeks to guarantee his safety. As soon as the coast is clear, the aircraft is entirely reconfigured, replacing the typical passenger seats with a living room, an office, and private bedroom. Unfortunately for the rest of us, Air China keeps the interiors of their presidential plane top secret and never discloses details to the public. North Korea. Kim Jong Un of North Korea did not take his first international trip until he visited President Xi Jinping of China in 2018 after coming to power in 2011. Then how did he get there? He flew in a Soviet-made IL-62 that he dubbed Kim 1. after the national bird and kind of hawk of the nation. The outside of the aircraft is simple and white, bearing the complete name of North Korea on both sides and the red star of the flag on its tail. This aircraft stands out from the others since it is the oldest on our list. Created in 1963, the Kim Jong Un can also fly for 10,000 kilometers at a time while not being able to do non-stop international flights across the world. Despite its antiquity, furnishings have been modernized for a look that matches the taste and fashion of the North Korean leader. The fact that smoking is permitted on board Kim Jong Un may be even more significant for the 37-year-old leader. Although Kim Jong Un has a keen interest in flying personally, people have yet to witness him in the pilot's seat as the aircraft takes off. Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabian royal family is unrivaled in terms of riches. They have amassed a total of wealth of roughly $1 trillion. Although the nation's leader owns a large fleet of aircraft comparable to homes, his personal Boeing 747 is the nation's pride. For $885 million, which is nothing to Prince Al-Walid. He purchased a private plane in 2003. He had it renovated and remodeled to seem like the palaces he's used to living in because when he first bought it, it was not all up to his expectations. That's more of a home in disguise than the conventional business aircraft used by a nation's leader. There is the 14-seat dining room, lounges, numerous opulent bedrooms, full bathrooms, and a golden trim everywhere. Oh, and as a prince, he must not forget his throne. That's correct. The Saudi Prince Boeing 747 is equipped with a throne room to constantly remind him that he is a member of the royal family. The United States. The Presidential Air Force One is arguably the most recognizable VIP aircraft in the world. All the presidential aircraft use the call sign Air Force One. And this plane is basically a White House with wings. Air Force One has supported American presidents for many years, and the latest presidential aircraft is a Boeing 747-200, also known as the VC-25A. To keep everyone safe, the aircraft is equipped with multiple defense systems such as a radar jammer and a countermeasure to prevent heat-seeking missiles. And if there's trouble on the ground, the president can easily run the country from up above since the VC-25A can even be refueled mid-flight. The latest hardware and communication facilities are just one side of this luxurious presidential aircraft. Speaking of, this lavish airplane provides 4,000 square feet of space with lots of lounges, meeting rooms, an onboard clinic, 2 galleries serving gourmet meals, and, of course, the presidential suite. The United States recently ordered not one, but 2 Air Force Ones for a total cost of $3.9 billion. Sheesh! Germany. Angela Merkel of Germany had to fly commercial in 2018 due to mechanical troubles with her private plane. Still, her Airbus A350-900 XWB, dubbed Merkel 1, will be delivered in 2020. The new Merkel 1 features a more effective Rolls-Royce Trent WEB engines that give a better 25% fuel burn and a substantially lower carbon footprint than prior models. It also has a length of 9,000 nautical miles and can fly non-stop to any capital city. Because the plane was delivered in 2020, many of its components were designed with confidentiality and protection in mind to prevent virus spread. However, plans have been set in motion for more roomy cabins throughout that will be ideal for holding board meetings. This Merkel 1, like many other planes on this list, incorporates a missile defense system. India. The Boeing 747, also known as the Queen of the Skies, is a hugely popular airliner. While it is becoming less popular as a commercial passenger aircraft, it remains a current favorite for national leaders, which is why it is Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's aircraft of choice. While it is part of India's regular air fleet, he can call for it anytime. His security staff will have it examined and fitted for him. When the president boards, the call sign instantaneously changes to Air India 1. Although the public isn't aware of many inside details, it does contain several defense features such as a radar jammer and missile counteraction systems. What's remarkable is that the aircraft aficionados may track the airplane because of its registration. VTESO has been made public. Mexico. It's not very often that a president's plane enters the markets, but that's basically what Mexico's VIP aircraft did in 2020. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner's asking price began at $130 million. This particular aircraft is better suited to supporting government missions and has been configured accordingly. There are numerous boardroom tables and erect seating places where advisors, authorities, and even reporters can assemble and work between destinations. While the cabin arrangement is similar to that of a commercial plane, the seats are significantly more sumptuous and give more room than coach can. The airplane appears to be first class in every way. There is, of course, a private presidential suite with a considerably larger bed than a premium economy suite. There's also a private bathroom with a full-length marble sink countertop and a massive standing shower for him to freshen things up before meeting the very next dignitary. So why has the Mexican government decided to sell this luxury aircraft? Since assuming office in 2018, Mexico's current president, Andrés Manuel López Obrador, has preferred to fly on commercial flights to reduce government expenses. France. The presidential plane is no different from France's reputation for romance poetry and general sophistication. This customized Airbus A330-200 includes an in-suite bedroom, a gourmet kitchen, and a soundproof area for up to 12 people. It's ideal for secret discussions or a more private presidential-style celebration away from the public eye and ears. Emmanuel Macron, the French president, gets his private master bedroom with a full shower and toilet, while his guests can wait inside the conference room, which seats 60 VIPs. The Airbus also serves the French president's aerial command post, allowing him to convey encrypted signals to his crew on the ground safely. Alright, which of these aircraft would you prefer to fly and relax in? Let us know in the comments below if you enjoy lists like these. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Mr. Exclusive, and we'll see you in the next one.